In other news, we are still waiting to hear whether criminal charges will be filed in a case out in Silver Springs, where, as we pointed out last month, the children say they've been forced to live in filth without running water in the house. Well, now an older sibling is speaking out about the conditions that he says have gone on for years.
I was always pretty scared.
J.R. Hesselgesser, now 30 years old and living in Roseburg, Oregon, spent part of his childhood in this home on Deodar Street in Silver Springs. He says it was never a comfortable environment to live in.
The gate was locked, and it's always been like that.
J.R.'s three youngest siblings still live here, but a child advocate in Lyon County says one of the children recently shared these pictures with her, raising concerns about conditions inside the house.
You're living in filth.
Brittany Harrell says she was shocked to learn what was happening inside the home.
Yeah.
She turned to us, frustrated that no one else was taking action.
There's no running water. They have garbage and dog feces piled up to the windowsills in their house.
Let me ask you this. Is there running water in the house?
The water was turned back on an hour after we questioned the children's father about it on camera. But JR says when he was growing up, they often went without running water and basic utilities.
I remember for about a year, I know that the water was turned off and also the heat. I really don't remember how we got the water because I know everything was turned off.
We've documented dozens of complaints to Nevada's Division of Child and Family Services at this address going back to 2002. The sheriff's office did show up last month with a search warrant one day after we reached out to them, and social services was called in at that point to help the family. But the children who grew up in this house say no one from DCFS ever investigated their complaints.
Do you remember ever anybody from the state or county coming inside the house?
Not that I can recall. I didn't see any cops come in. My dad would just talk to them and then they just be on their way.
JR says he's baffled as to why no one ever stepped in to help while he was growing up, and he questions if enough is being done to protect his younger siblings now.
The thing that bothers me most is like how are those kids still there? I saw the pictures because like if you see those pictures, it's uninhabitable.
Well, the Lyon County Sheriff's Office says the family has been working to clean up the house since their inspection last month. The Sheriff's Office did send their report to the Lyon County DA for possible criminal charges against the parents. That's where things stand. It's been almost 3 weeks now. I'm told by District Attorney Steve Rye the case is still under review.